This is Uganda, part 2. Part 1 covered my long journey to Red Chili Camp where my friends Carita and Filip work, and in today's part 2, you'll see how they gave me a safari experience like no other. So Filip and Carita had John over, who not only works for Red Chili as a caretaker, but also as a barber in his free time. Getting my hair cut when traveling has always been one of my favorite ways to interact with locals. It's a great way to get to know a local story, and I wanted to know more about life in Uganda.
When you're taking a kid to public school, they will ask for requirements. It will cost a lot of money. Our culture is so funny because elders are the one to push you to produce, but at the end, you are the one to face your challenges. As long as they see that you have a kid, they call you a man. My father died when I was young. I was paying my school fees by myself.
You supported yourself?
Yes.
The conditions made you mature very quickly.
Very quickly.
Although now Uganda is a country of peace, it wasn't always so just a few decades ago.
People were dying, people were running, life was not easy. By that time it wasn't safe.
Do you ever cut the visitors' hair?
It's only people locals around here. Our bosses, it's bosses of the park. They're the one who know that I cut hair.
Yeah.
He even cuts the hair of the chief warden in the park. I think it's a smart choice because you can carry it with you anyway.
It's one of my side income.
Yeah, good.
I get enough money. I'm just planning to go back to my town and I settle with this business.
Start a barbershop.
Yes.
Good job.
Yes, thank you.
See you later today.
Right. Cool. So I'm on my way to play some football with John, the barber, who just cut my hair. And then Filip is coming.
Playing sports is another one of my favorite ways to interact with locals.
Yeah. It's gonna be here.
No.
Water, Filip.
Huh? Yeah, of course, man. This time, the football pitch was this dirt field. And yes, those are warthogs.
These are the spectators.
The first thing we had to do was clear them from the field, and then it was time to recruit for our teams.
Hello. How are you? Are you gonna play with us? Who's the best here?
I can tell you one thing, I'm competitive in a few sports, but football is not one of them. So yeah, I fell, and I didn't provide much scoring efforts, especially on these tiny goals. But it was still super fun, and we played late into the night.
What was your name? Ibrahim. Nice to meet you. Hardy. Caesar, right?
Yep.
Nice to meet you. Moses. Nice to meet you.
After the game, we all did a group stretching and exercise session. And it was a great way to end one of my first nights in Uganda. The next morning, Filip asked me if I wanted to join him on a short supply run.
Oh, nice.
Can you put this back in the car for me?
Which car?
The yellow one, open.
Well, holy damn. Yeah, so this is the ride for today. They call it the giraffe for obvious reasons. Where are we going? Is it a town or?
No. It's still within the boundary of the park. There's a little canteen and a football pitch.
Ah, okay. Where's the hand? Oh, from outside.
When we got there, people seemed to know Filip as he was a usual customer.
How are you? You have some eggs. How much is the tray? 15, right? Can I get 6 trays? I'll have trays for you here. The egg holder.
Oh
A
yeah.
little bit in your left, maybe?
Yeah.
Can you
Sure. have this store.
I mean, it's very limited. You can say basically from eggs, but like bread and stuff, it's already far away. You go to Masindi for bread.
Really?
Yeah, that's why we're organizing some people to come from Masindi and pay them for transport to bring us some
Oh, really?
bread. The season is so much lower than we expected. We have a lot of outside guests, but very few of ours, and we rely on our trips to get stock.
Oh, okay.
So if they don't come, if there's only one van like today,
Yeah.
we're getting very few things, but we still have quite a few people. And
Yeah.
it's always like a ad hoc solutions.
Yeah.
Back at camp, Carita also gave me a tour of what Red Chili had to offer.
This is 2 rooms.
Oh.
One. Hoodie, hoodie. So this is like a family room. Own bathroom. Yes, we made all these cushion covers.
Is this a heavy one?
I could see that Carita and Philip had gone above and beyond to make the camp feel cozy for their guests.
One is mine.
You did that too.
Yeah, you've probably seen in the men's one, there's the hunting guy.
And that fabric.
Yeah. We made the bamboo frames for the mirrors.
How long did it take you to do these?
These? Maybe just like a day or 2. Yeah, and all these ones are aloe vera. The 200 of them we planted. Me and Philip were staying here one night. We were standing right here because the hippos can't walk up here
Why?
because they're too clumsy to like get up on this. So they're just walking around grazing here. I mean, we don't have a lawnmower, but you see how cut the grass is because they literally come and just cut it for you.
They should be on the staff payroll.
They should.
Leave them like extra snacks.
They pretty much are, because we do leave them extra snacks and they get nice and fresh grass.
Although getting free labor from wildlife is great, Carita and Philip still had many supply and purchasing struggles being in the middle of nowhere.
So we have to try to figure out how to get all the food that we have promised the clients that we're going to serve tomorrow. But there's one guy who can come from Masindi, at least he can get chicken.
A restaurant in Stockholm, let's say, you always have a daily supply.
And exactly, and if you run out of something, you can just go out to town and get it.
Exactly.
You have to plan days ahead, and then you all of a sudden realize that, okay, we have it now, but what about in 2 days' time? If we don't get a trip, then we won't have it.
Good morning to you. How are you?
Which is about 45. Yeah, I was the best winner for sure.
What does it say? Oh. How are you, Sunny?
Good.
Hello, Fiona. How are you? Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Good morning. Who is this? Who is this crazy man, huh? Yes. Me and Asante are best friends.
I saw that they genuinely cared for their staff and seemed to have a real bond, something I learned isn't always the case, unfortunately, in these safari lodges.
My initial thoughts, like, yeah, Carita and Phil probably have like a super hectic lifestyle, but then it comes at the reward of, I mean, you wake up every day in paradise. Not everyone gets to experience something like this every day. And I'm just happy that I got the opportunity to come and then capture it. I mean, every day for me has been pretty relaxed here, obviously because I'm not working.
It's probably time to introduce my travel buddy, Alex. Alex, Carita, and I all went to high school together, and even though he's been living in the other part of the world, we've always been able to see each other. So since Carita and Philip work most of the time, Alex and I spent a lot of time together.
Okay, let's take these shots and then let's go.
1, 2. Okay. I think we got a couple good ones.
Alright, let's get the f out of here. I wonder, did we hear a warthog or a hippo? Hope so. So I'm spending one night in this tent. Yeah, it's just a bit crowded inside. Hopefully there's gonna be some hippos around in the morning or at night. It feels like the Blair Witch Project right now. It's a bit surreal.
The next morning, Philip took Alex and I for our game drive.
I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know,
You just put the weight on your shoulders all the way up. And there should be some for down. I think on.
No, we have to push up a little. Alright. Left side, yeah?
Alright.
This side, yeah?
Alright.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Carita. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Buffalo soldier, dreadlock rasta.
As you can see, the landscape and animals were amazing, but my favorite experience was being able to get to know the people behind the scenes, and to me, that's what made this safari an experience like no other. The adventures are not done though. Stay tuned for the next episode where I had one of the most unforgettable moments in my life. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy these kind of adventures. Peace!